In the previous lecture, we have started the MCQ based on the inverse trigonometric functions. Now, next MCQ is see here tan of in bracket cos inverse x is equal to. For solving this type of a questions here is the tan trigonometry. First, we have to transform the cos inverse x into the tan inverse. So, see here. Let consider theta is equal to cos inverse x. So, see in this triangle, here is the angle theta. See here, we write this cos theta is equal to x. Denominator of this term is 1. It means that cos theta determine the adjacent side. Adjacent side of this triangle is x. And hypotenuse is 1. So, using this information, first we have to find the opposite side of angle theta. So, see here, we get the opposite side of this triangle is 1 minus x square. So, first we determine the tan trigonometry. Here we can write theta is also equal to tan inverse of opposite side upon hypotenuse. See here, opposite side is root of value 1 minus x square divided by adjacent side is here x. So, put this value in this equation. We can write, see here, tan of in bracket value of theta is cos inverse x, and cos inverse x is also equal to tan inverse root 1 minus x square divided by x. So, cos inverse we can write in terms of a tan. So, write here tan inverse root 1 minus x square whole term divided by x. And in that case, we have to use the property. We know that tan inverse x is also equal to, we can write x. But using this property, we get tan inverse of this term is equal to root of value 1 minus x square divided by x. Okay, so see here the correct option is A, root of value 1 minus x square divided by x. It is the correct answer. Now let's see the next MCQ. In triangle ABC, if the sides are A is equal to 3, B is equal to 5, C is equal to 4, then find the value of sin B by 2 plus cos B by 2. So, in this MCQ, we have to find the value of sin B by 2 and, sin B by 2 plus cos B by 2. See here, value of sin B by 2 plus cos B by 2. So, in this result, we have to give the angle in half b by 2 and it is also b by 2. So, in that case, we have to apply the half angle formula in terms of a yes. So, let's see. In this problem, we have to give the value of A is 3, B is 5 and C is 4. See, first of all, write down the given information is value of A is 3, value of B, see here 5. And value of C is 4. Now, first of all, we have to find the perimeter of triangle, and we know that 2s is the perimeter of triangle ABC. So, we know that the formula for 2s is, we can write A plus B plus C. Okay, so 2s we can write value of A, B, C are 3 plus 5 plus 4. So, sum of these three terms get 12. Therefore, the value of S, that is the semi-perimeter of triangle ABC, we get value is 6. Okay. So, using this value of S, first of all, we have to find the value of sin B by 2 and cos B by 2. So, we have to apply the half angle formula. We know that sin of B by 2 expressed in terms of a S, we can write square root of S minus A into S minus C whole term divided by AC. Now we know that the value of S, A and C. So substitute the all those value in this result. We can write square root of value of s is 6 minus here a is the 3 into value of s is also 6 minus c is here 4 whole term divided by s into c. S is sorry a into c, a is 3 into c is 4. Okay, so first upon simplify this square root, we can write root of value 6 minus 3 get 3 into 6 minus 4 get 2 whole term divided by 12. We can write square root of 6 product of these two terms get 6 and we know that 6 to the 12, so we can write 1 divided by 2. It is also we can write 1 divided by root 2. Okay, now see the next value is cos b by 2. So for finding the value of cos b by 2 also we can use the half angle formula, and we know that the formula for cos b by 2 is square root of s in bracket s minus b whole term divided by ac. So substitute the all those value. In that case we can write square root of value of s is 6 minus value of b is here 5 whole term divided by a is 3, b is 4. Now simplify this bracket. We can write square root of 6 into 1 divided by 12. So here simplify this square root. 6 to the 12. We can write square root of 1 by here is the 2. So it is also we get the value 1 divided by root 2 because square root of 1 is 1 and root of 2 is we can write root 2. Now put all those value in this expression. We can write here sine of b by 2 plus cos b by 2 is equal to value of sine b by 2 is 1 by root 2 plus value of cos b by 2 is also 1 by root 2. Now LCM of both term is root 2. Then take a sum of numerator is 1 plus 1 get 2. So simplify this ratio, we get root 2. Okay, so the correct answer is here root 2, option A. So first upon write down this problem. Now let's to move towards the next MCQ. The next MCQ is see here, if tan 3 theta minus 1 divided by tan 3 theta plus 1 is equal to root 3, then the general value of theta is. So solving this trigonometric equation, we have to find the value of theta. So in that case, we know the standard result of a trigonometric equation, like as a sin theta is equal to 0, cos theta is equal to 0, tan theta is equal to 0, or see here we know that tan theta is equal to tan alpha, cos theta is equal to cos alpha, and also sin theta is equal to sin alpha. So first upon see here this equation, it is a trigonometric equation. First upon this equation transform to the standard form. So first I write the given equation. Here we have to write the equation is tan 3 theta minus 1 divided by tan 3 theta plus 1 is equal to root 3. Okay, so first upon I rearrange the left hand side. So we also write the left hand side is tan 3 theta minus 1 whole term divided by 1 plus we can write 1 into tan 3 theta is also equal to we can write 3 root 3. So for transforming this equation to the standard form, we know that it is the formula for see here first upon substitute the value of 1 in terms of a tan. So we can write tan 3 theta minus tan 1 is the, we know that tan pi by 4 gives the value value 1. So 1 we can write tan pi by 4 whole term divided by 1 plus 1 we can write tan pi by 4 into take tan 3 theta as it is. Okay. Now root 3 we can also write in terms of a tan. So we know that tan of pi by 3, that is tan 60, we can write the root 3. So first of all we know that see here it is the compound angle formula for tan A minus B, but here angle A is the 3 theta and angle B is the pi by 4. So we can write here tan 3 theta minus pi by 4 is also equal to tan of, here is the angle 60 degree, that is pi by 3. So tan pi by 3, and we know that it is the standard equation of a trigonometric function. So we know that the solution of this equation using the result tan theta is equal to tan alpha implies, we know that the solution of this equation gives theta is equal to n pi plus alpha, n belongs to integer number set. So see, first of all compare this equation to that equation. Here theta is here 3 theta minus pi by 4. So we can write 3 theta minus pi by 4 is equal to n pi take as it is plus value of alpha is pi by 3. So after solving this equation we have to find the value of theta. So take 3 theta as it is. First of all transform this term to the right hand side. We can write n pi plus pi by 3 plus pi by 4. Okay. Now 3 theta is equal to, we can write n pi. Take a sum of these two terms. See here, LCM of both term is 12 and sum, take a cross multiplication, 4 pi plus 3 pi, we can write 7 pi. Now find out the value of theta is, I write here, therefore value of theta is equal to, this theta is multiple to the this side. So theta is multiple to this side, transform this theta to the right hand side. We can write theta is equal to n pi divided by 3, and 3 12s are get a 36 plus 7 pi divided by 36. So see here in this MCQ n pi by 3 plus 7 pi divided by 36 is the correct answer. Now let's move towards from the next MCQ is, if cos p theta is equal to cos q theta, here p is not equal to q, then find the value of theta. So the given equation also gives you in standard form, and we know that the general solution of cos theta is equal to cos alpha. So use the result for solving next MCQ. Using the result of cos theta is equal to cos alpha, we know that the solution of this equation is, here we write theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Okay, and in that case n is belongs to integer number set. So first of all write down the given equation is, here we have to give cos p theta is equal to cos q theta. So first compare this equation to that equation. We get the theta is here p theta and alpha is here q theta. So the general solution of this equation, we can write theta is here p theta. So p theta is equal to, take 2n pi as it is plus minus, here value of alpha is q theta. Okay, so first of all simplify this equation and then after find out the value of theta. So all theta term transform to the left hand side. We can write p theta plus minus q theta is equal to 2n pi. Okay, now take a in bracket we can write P plus minus Q. Theta is equal to 2n pi. So the value of theta we can write 2n pi divided by P plus minus Q. So see here, the correct answer of last MCQ is 2n pi divided by P plus minus Q. Okay.